legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Blue Noses for me.
Keep right on.
The Blues.
Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on. Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby.
Fucking Blues.
Keep right on.
Come on, you Blue boys.
Keep right on.
Keep right on.
I'll start that again because that bloody microphone was muted. How we doing, Blue Noses? 2 right. Keep right on. Yeah, breaking news for Blues. Garry Cook steps down as the CEO. How we all feeling about it, Blue Noses? But yeah, I just thought I'd just do this stream before I go to work tonight. But yeah, get your comments in. I'm going to turn the phones on in a bit as well, so you can get your calls in. Are you concerned about it or what? So yeah, there's a news snippet on the official Blues website, which I'm going to read out to you now, just in case you haven't saw it. So it says, just bear with me. Birmingham City Football Club announces leadership transition. This is a club statement today, 16th of January. So the board of Birmingham City Football Club announced that Garry Cook has today stepped down from his role as member of the board and chief executive officer. The board has accepted Garry's decision, which he has made for personal reasons, but are pleased to confirm that he has agreed to remain a member of the club's advisory committee. He will also continue to serve as a trustee of the Birmingham City Foundation, ensuring that the organisation continues to benefit from his expertise and commitment to advancing its mission. The club extends its deepest gratitude to Garry for his leadership and numerous contributions, including enhancing the club's infrastructure and fostering positive experiences for fans and colleagues. Speaking of Garry's decision, Chairman Tom Wagner said, "We thank Garry for everything that he has done during his time as Chief Executive Officer, his passionate leadership and commitment to the club that he has supported from boyhood has been unwavering and his contributions are extensive. The instrumental role he played in United becoming involved in Birmingham City Football Club should also never be forgotten. We are delighted that he will remain connected to us via the advisory committee and foundation, and that both will benefit from his vision and expertise. To ensure a smooth leadership transition, Jeremy Dale will assume the role of interim CEO, effective immediately. So, i.e., like it's pretty much today by the looks of it. Jeremy has been a vital member of the club's leadership team, bringing unwavering passion and dedication to every role he has undertaken, most recently as Birmingham City's Vice Chair of the Foundation. A lifelong Blues fan and accomplished leader, Jeremy's extensive experience includes holding senior leadership roles at the global companies such as Microsoft and Motorola. Entrusted with advancing the club's mission, Jeremy is committed to delivering exceptional experiences for our fans, community and partners. Jeremy has a deep understanding of our vision and culture, and we are confident in his ability to guide Birmingham City during this transition, said Board Chairman Tom Wagner. Our commitment to excellence and progress remains steadfast as we continue to build on the solid foundation we've already established. The club and its leadership remain laser focused on driving continued success both on and off the pitch. As part of this commitment, the search of the permanent CEO has commenced, and Birmingham City remains steadfast in their dedication for delivering meaningful results that honour the legacy of the club while enriching the experience for our fans and the wider community. So another chapter ends at Blues. So how are we all feeling about it, Blue Noses? So I'm going to have a look at some comments now. We've got Lee Burke. You okay, Jay? How you doing, mate? To win Birmingham City 4-1 Exeter. You love a 4-1, don't you, mate? Yeah, I'll be doing the mental health stream soon, mate, definitely, in the next few days. How you doing, Susan? Yes, Paul. How you doing, son? I'm feeling a bit nervous over it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. I mean, like, just taking a step back from it, I do like Garry Cook. The only thing that we can all relate to was the Rooney situation, but apart from that, you know, like he's more than made up for that, like tenfold, in my opinion. It's not so much that as well, like, you know, you can tell he's very passionate, you know, like all the open houses that he's been in and stuff, you know, you can see that he's passionate about it. I just hope that the personal reasons why he's had to step down is nothing serious. So if there is something going on in the background that we're not aware of, I hope that he's all right, more than anything. But yeah, I'm a little bit gutted, to be honest. I wish he never came to us. He got us relegated with his Rooney appointment and has now fear football. Bollocks. Fair play, Arthur, mate. That's what it's all about, you know, opinions, if that's what you think. Lee Burke, is it okay? Tony Zulu. Yeah, I found him yesterday, mate. Had a great chat with him on the phone. Yeah, big town. Hopefully he rings today. How's everyone? Just seeing us live pop up. How you doing, Lee? This is what I like as well, when you all talk with each other. Jay. How you doing, Jerry? Rooney was a cock-up, whatever he claimed. No way would we have this kind of squad had we stayed up now. I mean, can you imagine the squad playing that squad last season? We spoke about it numerous times, didn't we? It might be, yeah, they get battered, wouldn't they? PW is blue. I can't see it having any effect on the project. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. It's just, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, Blues new player coming to the Royal Blues yet. Apparently there's someone at the training ground now. I don't know who that is. I just saw a little snippet of a couple of photos going around on social media. So, I mean, if any of you guys know anything or you heard anything, get them in the chats. We can talk about it. Jazza, it says he's left for personal reasons, so I think we need to respect that and hope him and his family are okay. Yeah. I said that, mate. Yeah, definitely agree with you on that one, yeah. Grant Hanley, centre back from Norwich. He's set to join Blues after medical to replace Sanderson. Interesting. Sold out in 3 days, Wrexham. I know, mate. It is a shock that Cook has stepped down. He has been doing amazing things behind the scenes. Up the Blues, forever Blue. Yeah, well, so we'll turn the phones on, Blue Nosy. So, I mean, if you got any new callers as well, it'd be good to get you to ring in and get your thoughts on the Garry Cook scenario. Like we said, you know, we hope it's nothing serious. We hope he's all right. We wish him the best. We spoke about the Rooney scenario, but like in terms of the open houses, like I mentioned earlier, you know, for anybody who's just tuned in, you know, you can see he's very passionate about it, wasn't he? The ambition for Blues, and he's a Blues fan, isn't he, as well? Experience as well, you know, he's come from Manchester City as well, which is good. He has had that experience. Be interesting to see if he's going to be having much to do with Jeremy Dale, maybe guiding him. It's a big role for him, isn't it? So fair play to Jeremy Dale as well for stepping up and taking on the reins as well. But yeah, I just hope he's all right and it's nothing serious. Just waiting for the phone to Duncan.
Hello, Brev, all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks, mate. You?
Yes, mate. Are you still on the show? This show, I've just tuned in now.
Yeah, you're the first one, mate. Keep
Oh,
right on, mate. Yeah. I'm going to come to... I'm on my last night shift tonight, mate, just quick, so I can come to yours, like, whenever, and help you with your laptop, mate.
Oh, mate, yeah, that would be amazing, because you see, when it comes to laptops, I'm a bit special without being disrespectful to anybody.
That's all right, mate, no worries.
But no, I didn't phone up for that, but thank you very much.
No.
Just you on about tomorrow?
Well, whenever, yeah. I can come tomorrow if you want. I get back at 6 in the morning. As long as I can get my head down for a couple of hours, mate. I don't mind coming over and helping you out, mate.
Okay, well, that's a nice thing to say, but I'm doing a favour for another Blue Nose. I'm taking him down the Blues tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We come on the messenger. He's got a bit of a few problems, so I'm going to pick him up and take him down the Blues to get a ticket for himself tomorrow. So we're all helping each other out. It's all good, isn't it?
Mate, this is what Blues is about, mate. You know, with the Blue Nose, mate. This is why I love the club so much, mate. Like, there's no other fans, in my opinion, whether I'm biased or not. anybody that ain't a Blues fan watching, I don't care. Yeah, it's only my opinion. I love it, mate. Like, this is what it's all about, mate. 100%. That's a fair play to you, Duncan, mate.
And you as well, yeah, cheers. Like, we'll catch up. We'll sort it out, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, mate. How are you anyway? You all right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm just, I was a bit shocked at the news.
Me.
I watched the Keep Right On podcast this morning, with that Brian Dickin and that. I know, you know, and it broke on there, and I was like, oh, that's a bit strange. I mean, obviously, it could be personal, and I don't really want to jump into that.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a, if it's not personal, it's really weird, isn't it? I mean, you know, I mean, we're halfway through, we're doing ever so well, and I don't know. I don't think it'll have that much of an effect. I mean, obviously, the manager's still there, the players are still there, the fans are still here, and Wagner's still in charge. So, I mean, we have to look at all that. But as an overall CEO, I mean, they've said that there's a fella standing in.
Jeremy Dale.
Yeah. But he isn't going to be the one. And they're actually said that they're after someone out in the real world to come in. So I don't know. I don't know if this is, I hate speculating, but you do. You end up doing it, don't you?
Yeah. Well, that's part and parcel of it, isn't it? But I mean, like I said earlier, you know, I just hope it's nothing serious, and you know, I wish him all the best. I hope he's all right. But going off what he's done and stuff, you know, there's only one Clangery, mate. That was Rooney. Like, you know, I'm over that. Like, in my opinion, I think he's made up for it like tenfold. You know, and like the open houses, mate. You know, you can see how passionate he was. You know, the visions that he wants Blues to have, and his relationship with Tom Wagner as well. You know, it'd be interesting to see what Tom Wagner's got to say, like in terms of like if he does a video or something, or there's another open house soon, or I just hope whoever comes in, because I got used to this geezer in the sense that he was a blue nose anyway, which does help. You know, it really does help. Whatever you're doing, I mean, if you're got any type of affiliation to the club, then you're working there as well. It's a massive thing. And I just hope whoever comes in as the new CEO, he isn't just driven by money. Yeah. But then, like, I'm not trying to look for problems before they're even there, because, you know, we don't know what we're going to get. But, you know, let's keep our fingers crossed. It's someone that can come in and has got a bit of love for at least football to start with. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And
because there's a lot that don't have that love for football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and have that passion and drive as well. You know, like with the ambitions, we want it to follow suit, don't we? With what Tom Wagner wants Blues to be, like eventually. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's the main goal, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Like, but I just don't want to be. I know we're all in this together, and I'm not moaning here, but I did put up about the stewards down the Blues. I'm not on about the stewards that are the normal stewards. I'm on about the private company that's come in and does the match days outside and the gates and things like that. Yeah. I've been down there 3 times now this season. I know it's not a lot, but my own opinion is that, like, I don't know who's training them stewards up, the ones that are the company stewards, but I feel a bit like I'm being herded, or I feel a bit like, I don't know, Rush. I can't put. I look at the queues to get into the ground the other night, like, when I don't know. I think they're going to have to sort out. I don't want to come across as a moaning old monkey. You know what I mean?
It's all right, mate. This is what it's all about, mate. You know, opinions and views and stuff. We're all different, mate. There's no right or wrong. It's only what you think.
I just don't think that the company that's been brought in is very good. The way that it treats the fans,
Yeah.
and I think, you know, it might be giving problems to some people, but if they can't get a grip of 17,000 fans going to the last game, and there was queues all the way down to the island at McDonald's to get into at least the fan park, and miss the game, then there's something going wrong there, and that's not a little thing. That's a massive thing.
Yeah. Mm.
Like, and but this is going off, and yeah. I just like, and I wanted to go out the stand on one of the games a bit early. I wanted to go and get a drink, and they wouldn't let me out the gates. And I said, look, just let me out the gate. I want to go over there. No, you can't do that. I understand.
Yeah. Back
in the 70s, that Chelsea come in the Kop at half time and there was a massive fight. I get things like that, but there's no, I'm not going to be treated different. I don't want to be treated like a sheep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. What you mean.
Anyway, I've had my whinge.
That's it, mate. Get it off your chest, mate. Get it off your chest, mate.
Yeah, well, let's just hope the new CEO comes in. He's obviously he's forward thinking, and it's all about getting us on the up and looking at our revenue streams and looking at how we're doing things. But also his heart's in the right place, you know.
Yeah. But in terms of the decision and what we've saw today, I mean, are you concerned about it, Duncan, or is it something that you think that will affect the project?
Not on the pitch, but I think as fans, yes.
Yeah, you do. Or behind the scenes, things that we don't see.
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah, because I'm starting to see things I don't like. I know people might think, oh, it's only these stewards. They've all got a chip on their shoulder. I'm telling you now, and I'm not waffling here. I'm 58 years of age. I'm an ex-veteran, an ex-army bloke. I've been all around the world, and they've got chips on their shoulders. And if they've got chips on their shoulders, they shouldn't be employed by the Blues or the company that they're using.
Yeah.
Because then, they're locking gates, and they're not listening to people as no one wants to break the law, and I appreciate that someone threw a smoke grenade on one of the games, and that's probably why we have to go through an airport style screening. But if it's willy-nilly and done willy-nilly, and 5,000 fans miss the kick-off to a game, something's going wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if they can't sort it out, then I appreciate we're doing well on the pitch. It was only just pointed out to me the other day that we haven't had a settled top four of, the attackers because of injuries in the past 2 months. And that tells you a lot. And also we're still winning. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think, it isn't an effect on the pitch, but as a fan,
Yeah.
Let's not start going down that, because I don't want to be like a Man United fan or an Arsenal fan where you're just a number.
Yeah.
Wagner sold us a project where we're all in it together. Well, if we're all in it together, sort your stewards out.
Yeah.
And if there's someone else coming in new that isn't like Garry, because I did like Garry, he's a blue nose. If he's not going to be a blue nose and a football person, let's hope it doesn't go sideways with the fans. I'm just talking about the fans here.
Yeah.
Because I do believe that you treat people the way you want to be treated.
No, I agree, mate. I agree. I mean, the stewards by us are all right, to be fair. They just eat. At the other game, he was eating their nuts. I had to laugh at Steve, because he was like, look at him, he's getting them down him. Yeah, it was funny, But yeah, I know what you mean now, mate. I had that experience at Wigan. Those stewards there, mate, they were terrible.
Yeah, I remember seeing someone's thing on it. No, but I mean, the queue was unacceptable. the other day or the other night, whenever it was, when it was really cold, and we had 17,000 in the ground. And I thought to myself, well, when we have another full house, which would probably be the next home game, and they've got them searches in place, you know, if they don't get equipped, it's going to fall apart.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, Master just put on here, Duncan, get it off your chest, mate. Say what you feel, brother.
You know, because we're all in it
it's
together.
all about, mate, you know, the phoning and stuff.
Listen, we're all in it together, aren't we? We have been told that, and that's one of the reasons why I've jumped on and like I'm trying to get to games and I'm trying to do this. But if we're all in it together, let's not. You know, it's easy to knock the football fan. I mean, it's good that they're trying to look into drinking in the seats.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always been a thing with me about class, and that you can go down to watch the Worcester rugby team and have 20,000 and watch the rugby and drink a pint in your seat.
Yeah.
But when it's a football fan, we're scum of the earth, aren't we? We're not allowed to drink in your. No, it's right though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be in my element, drinking in the seats.
Well, what's the difference? You know what I mean? I remember when I was a kid, I went to the NEC and to watch the Harlem Globetrotters when I was a little boy, and my old man drank a pint in the seat. So what's the difference?
Yeah,
what is the difference? You know, so I mean, it's good to see the standing area, but I'm having the right nag here. Sorry, mate.
Get it off your chest, mate. It's what it's all about, mate.
And the standing's been good, but I've been in touch with the security man down at the Blues about bringing a flag on a flagpole, because I've looked at the legislation, the government legislation on flagpoles, and you're allowed to bring a flag into a football match if the pole is not more than 2.5 foot long.
Right. Yeah.
But it's no good saying to a steward and you start quoting legislation at him, because you look at you as if you've got 7 heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be good if we could have a flag section in the ground?
Maybe the communication from the club should be better with the stewards themselves, like more training or just more information passed on to them, you know, or the company that subcontracts them out to the club. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know, and in all this hoo-ha about a smoke grenade, I appreciate, excuse me, I do believe on one of the games I went to, I seen a smoke grenade come down and it did hit someone on the back, yeah? But whoever threw it obviously tried to get it on the pitch, yeah? And I appreciate that it was rubbish at throwing. But the thing is, right, when Rangers come to St Andrews, they didn't just have smoke grenades, they had
flags, everything.
Right? And they had flags everywhere, right? So, right, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that we set a light to the stadium. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, really, 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 right, why can't we have smoke grenades as long as they're of a way where they can't hurt anybody? I'm just saying, it's just an idea.
Yeah, or like an area, like a certain segregated area for
area,
that.
Like, let's have a mad area of the Blues where you can have flares, smoke grenades,
flags,
and white, you know, and even a bit of white swapping or something. Do you know what I mean?
Oh dear, Doug. Put the keys in, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you dirty boy.
No, I'm playing, mate.
Oh, no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Come on.
No, I love
Come
it,
on,
mate.
I'm not. No, I haven't got 7 clothes to live in Aston.
Oh, man, that's class, that is. But yeah, maybe there needs to be more communication and training, involve them with the stewards if you feel that way, mate. I mean, I haven't had a bad experience with the stewards. The only experience I've had is a couple of times, you know, with the queuing and stuff, you know, when there's been like issues getting into the ground just through the I know we had the ticket problem when we went on the digital QR codes and all that, and then obviously with this flare grenade issue as well, delaying fans to get in and stuff. So I mean, if we could get on top of that, like, that would be good.
Like the post office where I live in Shirley sells blue smoke grenades.
Yeah.
They're not illegal. Oh, and by the way, I'm not saying that because I'm the one throwing them, by the way.
We found the culprit.
Well, you know, I mean, I'd like to throw the odd smoke grenade. I mean, a few are loaded in the army, but they're different.
Yeah.
You know, no, I know, mate. I'm just pulling your leg on that one. But no, going back to Garry, I think it's a shame. And if it's personal, I hope everything's good in his life. And he has done a good job, apart from the Rooney thing, and I'm over that, as you say.
Yeah.
But, you know, let's
support him.
Support the club, but let's hope the next bloke coming in realises
he's got a job to do.
Yeah, well, the project involves us as well as the club and the players, and you know, we're not just a money-making machine.
Yeah.
You know,
we're a family, working-class club, aren't we? You know,
absolutely,
definitely. You know,
hard-working people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Another reason why I love the club so much as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So we've got a game as well tonight, Dunk. We got Wrexham chasing our tail halfway through the season, and they take on Shrewsbury at home. What do you reckon? What do you reckon to that one, mate? Wrexham away at Shrewsbury. Now, you can look at this one of two ways. We've beat them, but also they've beat us, haven't they? They're in the bottom four. Derby. Yeah, they're in the bottom four, so they're going to be wanting to play to obviously get out of the bottom four. But then you've got also Wrexham with how they've been getting their results to try and, you know, getting that automatic promotion place. So I mean, it could go either one or two ways for me this game. What do you reckon?
I reckon a 1-1. I think the Shrewsbury. You see, you've got to look at Shrewsbury. If you go onto the YouTube and have a look at X game between Wrexham and Shrewsbury, they're so. This is their local derby, and it's not just a local derby. It's England against Wales, and it really is like that. And it's staunch. It really is.
Yeah.
And I think that Shrewsbury won't want to lose, and they're fighting for their lives. It's a night game. It's going to be cold. The pitch is shit. So. No, but it's a leveler, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and they're going to get stuck in, and I think a 1-1's here.
Nice, mate. And obviously we got Blues as well. Saturday. Are you going Saturday, Dunk?
No, mate.
Oh yeah, sorry. I asked you the other day, didn't I? On the phone.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the next game. Will be the Newcastle game, only because of circumstances and just other things. I mean, there might be a quick game. I don't know yet. I'll have to look at things. But the one I want to go to is a Newcastle game. But obviously the tickets aren't on sale, are they?
No. So what do you reckon we Blues in on Saturday? Do you reckon they can get a win?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's a hard... you know, you're looking at the teams we're going to play now. You've got the Huddersfields, the Wrexhams. There's Peterborough as well. And they're all going to be extremely hard, especially being away from home. And this is where I think this is the most important spell of the season now.
Yeah, me as well. Yeah.
Like, it'd be nice to try and get some players back. And
theoretically, I mean, we're in a brilliant spot, like in terms of we're top of the league with 2 points clear. I know it's only 2 points, but you know, we've still got game in hands as well, haven't we? But then we have got players injured. But we've seen the diversity and the way that Davis is. You know, he ain't afraid to make changes, is he? And to be fair, whether the B side, as you like to call it, probably aren't as good as our strongest starting 11. You know, they're still decent players, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like, you know, we got a lot of games coming up, and like he's got to make the team as a horses for courses sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't want us to like play Newcastle with a B team. But then if you play your A team, the full A team, if they're all fit, then my fear is we could end up doing a 2011 where we was in both cup competitions. I think we was in the FA Cup until the quarterfinal that season as well.
Yeah.
And not that I know a lot about football, but I could see it coming. We went on to win the League Cup, and it got us relegated because we had so many injuries.
Yeah.
Because the league tailed off. But I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? Because I want to go to Wembley in the Virtuo Trophy.
Yeah, mate, definitely.
And I want to beat the Barcodes at our place.
Yeah.
But I also want to
the Barcodes.
win the league.
Yeah, there's actually a Newcastle guy at my work. There's a Newcastle fan at my place where I work. I was talking to him last night about it. And he reckons that Blues won't be an easy game. He reckons.
Well, of course,
quite interesting.
Yeah, well, look at the fans we got.
Yeah.
If we could make it a Coliseum, then the Newcastle players wouldn't have come across that in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, So if we can make it a Coliseum and they can be the Lions and Christians, and we'll just wait for them to come in down. Come on down, you Barcodes.
Fair play, Dunk. Do you want to get your score predictions in, mate, for the Blues game on Saturday?
A 2-1. I always go 2-1, and it usually comes in to Blues, by the way. And I think that game tonight with Wrexham and Shrewsbury, it's got 1-1 nailed on it, mate. Nailed on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Have you got a message to the Blue Noses that are watching, Duncan?
Keep right on, and I'm not always a moaner. I am quite positive, but just keep right on, shit on the Villa, and have it on the weekend.
Brilliant, mate. Duncan, love you loads, mate. But yeah, I'll definitely come round, mate, in the next few days and sort it out with you, mate. All right?
All right, mate. Just stay in touch, and I love you lots, all right?
Yeah, I love you too, mate. Keep right on, mate. Up the Blues.
Keep right on the best
Extra base. I'll see you later, mate. Yeah, guys, so that's Duncan's views on the club. We've got Calvin. Hello, Jay. Fingers crossed we can just keep going, stay focused. Says he's left for personal example. Okay, keep right on. Chris, how you doing, mate?
Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, mate.
Yeah, good to hear.
What are you up to?
Not much. I'm just watching. I was watching a bit of snooker, but that's it.
Oh, fair play, mate.
Yeah. And also, I've got a week off work, so.
Oh, even better, mate. Even better.
Yeah, I'm back on Monday. So. And
enjoy it, mate.
Oh well, yeah. And there was, like when I say the Garry Cook, like stepping down like that, and I thought that just came out, like out of the blue.
Yeah, I mean, mate, to be honest, well, I literally only said, well, obviously it's come out today as breaking news, but yeah, I mean, I didn't expect that. But like we say, we just hope it's nothing serious and
no,
it's all right. But I mean, what's your views on the overall project, the vision? Like, are you concerned about him stepping down?
Well, the thing is,
you think it'll affect the club or?
Probably not, but it's just but obviously Tom Wagner, like he knows what he's doing, like he's no mug.
Yeah.
He's like he's not stupid, so he's I think hopefully like he'll get someone that knows the football and Jeremy
Dale stepping in, isn't he? Temporary by the looks of it. Jeremy's all right, isn't he? So I mean, I think he'll
like a Blues fan,
yeah. So he's definitely going to put his all into it, isn't he? I just hope that he gets a bit of guidance. He's not left in the lurch a bit, like with his experience. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Yeah.
But come as a shock to me, mate. But like we mentioned earlier, we covered a few points. Got my opinion out on the start of the video, and then obviously Duncan's just found in as well. And
I heard it.
Yeah, we've been talking about it and stuff, and I mean they dropped that one clanger, didn't they, again, Rooney? But apart from that, mate, I think he's
definitely.
He's made it.
Job. Like
tenfold for me.
You made amends. Yeah,
but like even like the open houses and stuff, I mean, I don't know if you felt the same way, but like how passionate he was, and
definitely, yeah. definitely.
the visions he wants for Blues and where he wants the club to be.
Oh yeah,
It's been really good to watch, hasn't it? But yeah,
oh yeah.
like we say, we just hope it's nothing serious.
Hopefully not, no. Yeah, hopefully not. No, it's like obviously after what happened, like I don't know what happened at Man City with him, and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like a lot of people like jumping to conclusions like was it because obviously what happened to him at Man City? And I thought, I don't know.
Yeah, we got a couple of comments as well. So Wendy's put fingers crossed we can just keep going. Says he left for personal reasons. Hope all is okay. John, he's done some great things for the project, but things won't change. Cook's set the foundations. That's a great comment, that is, mate.
Oh yeah. Like I didn't watch I was the Swindon match. Well, I caught up with the last few minutes, but it's like I was out on Tuesday, so but I saw the results and it wasn't pretty. I heard, and but we got through. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like there was no goal in the end. Our winner.
Yes, it was good, weren't it? In the end.
Yeah, obviously, like in the first half, they honestly they nearly scored the own goal. They nearly scored an own goal, hit the bar.
Yeah. But we're through, mate. That's the main thing. It doesn't matter how we're through it, me. So
yeah. So
we'll
we'll
get the win, mate. That's what it's all about.
We'll either have Peterborough, who is it? Cheltenham, and Leyton Orient or Stevenage in the next round.
Yeah.
Like obviously like in the Southern League. So
nice. We got a big game tonight as well, Christian. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it with Shrewsbury and Wrexham.
Oh yeah, well it's a derby, isn't it? It's a local derby. I thought it was a derby because obviously Shrewsbury's only about 45 minutes away from here, and Shrewsbury v Wrexham. Wrexham, they've got, obviously they're away.
Ideally, we need Shrewsbury to do us a favour, don't we?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Obviously, Ainsworth, like with Gareth Ainsworth, like he's a very good League One manager.
Yeah.
Like got Wickham up, and it didn't work out for him at QPR. I've
got a sneaky feeling, that Shrewsbury can do this,
Oh yeah, could do. Yeah, and obviously like Wickham, like they've lost their manager, and they could, tail away.
Yeah.
It's just obviously like after Exeter, we've got two massive games, Wrexham and Huddersfield, are catching up.
Yes, they're on a bit of a on a bit of a streak now, aren't they?
Yeah, and obviously Huddersfield have got Blackpool away on Saturday, which won't be easy.
Yeah, I mean we thought they would anyway. Like there was obviously a championship side last season, they're going to want to try and get up there again, aren't they? But then obviously, that look at the start that Wrexham have had. I think this season's going to be tight. In a positive biased way, I think Blues are going to, in a passionate opinion, I think Blues are going to be top of the league. But like in terms of that second place there, mate, them top 6 teams, I think it's going to be really, really tight. I do. Any one of them teams could go up, in my opinion, so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, obviously, like I say, if it was Wrexham,
and even Wrexham, they're not playing pretty football, are they? But they're still winning. They're still getting the wins, aren't they? And that's why it's
obviously getting late winners.
Doesn't matter how you play. Like you've got to, it's about winning, isn't it? Like, and they're getting it, aren't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, like they still need. And like obviously our game, it'll be a scrappy game, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be 1-0 either way. I think.
Yeah. What do you reckon with the Blues on Saturday? Are you going?
I can't. I won't be able to, unfortunately. But it's just.
You have to come down the Blues soon, mate.
Yeah. I hope so.
Us?
Like obviously, like things I want to meet up with you first to get to know you and that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
What I mean.
Yeah.
I was like, and obviously, I was like me meeting new people. I thought I'd get a bit nervous, and
no, that's all right, mate. I get nervous as well, mate.
Oh yeah,
I get nervous doing this.
Why, obviously, like an interview, honestly, you live in Stourbridge, don't you? So you live in Stourbridge. Yeah. I'm only in Merry on me, so.
Sam, mate, you're money up the road then.
Yeah, obviously, like my wife lives. I was originally from Stourbridge, so my wife was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and it's but hopefully I'll you know, and I thought, hopefully I'll come down the blues soon, because obviously I used to go with my granddad, but he can't go anymore. So
yeah. That's another thing, you know, like
yeah,
those memories, mate. You know, they'll never go, will they? Like it's all part and parcel of the club and that, mate. It's
I know,
yeah, something that you'll
carry
with
my
you,
brother
mate.
said, like my brother said the one time, although he was, although he was a Wolves fan, he said, like he said to me, you know, this was when I was going to go to football with my granddad. This was about 9 years ago now, and it was, and I think it's as he wasn't well, and it was bad. Like I thought the weather was bad as well. You know, the weather was deteriorating. It was against Charlton, I think we lost 1-0, and but the thing was the ticket. Well, his ticket was a concessions over 65s, but if it was an adult ticket, my sister said she would have gone with me, or my brother said or my brother said he would have gone with me. Yeah. But it's just one of them. But it's but it's just sorry, it's just.
It's all right, mate. Get your do you want to get your goal predictions in your goal scorers for Blues and Exeter?
I think I said 2-0. I think the last call.
Yeah. Anything changed, or are you sticking with it?
I'm sticking with it. I'll never change my mind.
Good lad.
Never change my mind.
I like it, Chris.
Yeah. I think it's like I said, Alfie May and Stano, if he's fit.
Yeah.
But if not, like I say, Alfie May with 2 goals, with both goals.
Class, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, I love it, mate. And what about Sanderson as well? Just quick, because did we touch on that on the last phone, or? I'm not sure if I spoke to you about Sanderson or not. If you haven't, I'd like to hear your views on that one, just quick as well.
Oh yeah. And as I said, as I say, I think it was best for all parties.
All parties, yeah.
Yeah. Like obviously, played under John Eustace, did well.
Yeah.
Obviously, and I said Rooney absolutely ruined him. Yeah. And he was never the same player.
Yeah,
never the same player.
Yeah, I agree with that, mate. Definitely. Yeah. He weren't the same, was he? Confidence was a massive thing. I don't know what had gone on.
Drink riding, and
Yeah. I think he needs a Eustace in his life at the minute, mate. I think he'll bring him back and.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just hope it works out for him, and that and I wish him the best.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Wish him all the best. Anyway, I'll let you get off and let someone else call in.
Do you want to get a message to the Blue Noses, to the ones that are watching?
Yeah, keep the faith and keep right on.
Yes, Chris, I love it, mate. Keep right on, mate.
Keep right on.
Chris, I love you loads, mate, and cheers for ringing, mate. Up the Blues.
Oh yeah, up the Blues. Take care. Try.
Keep right on, mate.
Keep right on.
Arthur, desperate for a defender, but let Sanderson go. Blackburn. Cook standing down really shocked me. I said hope all well. Steve.
Mate.
I can hear myself in the background, mate.
I've just turned it off.
How you doing, son?
Too bad. How yourself, mate?
I'm definitely having me hangover now, mate. You're a bad influence, you are.
Bad influence, Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
I can't remember the last time I was at drunk in years. Warning to anybody, do not drink with Jay. Do not drink with Jay. I barely remember the second half.
Oh, it was funny, that was Steve. I remember when you was at the bus stop at the end of the game and we was walking down past the ground from the Roosery Woody, and you was on the other side of the bus stop and you was like raving and that, it was funny, that was, mate.
Well,
it was class.
I was stood there holding the wall up, you know what I mean? Because, I was worried the wall was, I was staggering. And then the first 2 buses that come past, I just drove past. I was bloody freezing. And then next thing I know, I see you Woody, and your ladies, your good ladies walking. And I'm like, bloody buses. I barely remember anything. It took, what time I got in? It was like 20 past 6 or something on the night.
Really?
I don't know where I went. I don't know what I was doing. But please, do not drink with Jay.
Superb,
anybody who's out there, do not drink with Jay. He's a bad influence. Anyway, getting on to it. I'm worried.
Yeah.
Garry Cook going, right?
Yeah. Get your opinions in, mate. That's what it's all about.
I don't understand it, right? Because Tom Wagner went after him. Tom Wagner wanted him to do this, project. You know what I mean? He wanted him. He's seen what he done at Man City. He's seen the good work. You know what I mean? So Tom Wagner went after him, wanted him to start the thing which he has done, and Garry Cook being a blue nose anyway, you know what I mean? It was a perfect thing. So I'm just a bit worried that it's all happened a bit quick.
Yeah,
too
yeah.
quick,
I mean, it comes as a shock for
you
me,
know
mate.
what I
To
mean?
be honest,
It's like I can't understand why he wouldn't want to finish the project he started, because it's started so well and everything's so good. You know what I mean?
But,
So I'm just
we don't know
hoping-
the ins and outs, do we, though, like, on that respect,
that's
in
what I'm
terms of
saying.
like, personal reasons? I mean, it could be, God forbid I hope he ain't unwell and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I hope he's all right in that.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I mean?
Like, yeah. If it's something to do with that, then you can't say anything.
It is what it is.
I'm worried that it's
going to affect
not,
it, like,
I'm not sure.
a knock-on effect with the project.
If it is that, like I say, I wish him all the best and everything. But I just think it was just all a bit too sudden. It wasn't that long ago. He was like, now he's ranting about, what we're doing next and all this, that, the other. I just don't understand why he would like walk away from a project that he started.
Yeah.
That's going so well. That we're doing. So I like I say, if it is genuine personal reason, I wish him all the best, and I'll thank him for what he's done.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody
definitely.
still goes on about this Wayne Rooney thing. No, we don't know. We don't know exactly what we're on.
Yeah.
My theory, and I mean, I might be totally wrong, but my theory is Tom Wagner has just come in, right? Just come in, just took over whatever. He didn't understand English football. You know what I mean? He's a businessman. Now, a businessman, any other business, you'd want the best. You'd want you'd want your company being run by the best, well-known, whatever person for that kind of thing. So in my theory, it was Tom Wagner. He wanted Rooney there because he was available. He wanted him there, thinking that he was going to bring all this money in. Everybody wanted to because Rooney was loser. I don't think anybody was brave enough to stand up to him and say, "Listen, Rooney's shit." None of the Blue Noses are going to want him. You know what I mean? I just think no one was, would stand up to Wagner and tell him what's what.
Yeah.
And because, to me, Garry Cook, he's a football person. He would have been clever enough to know that, he wasn't the right man. So I think, like I said, Wagner's a businessman. So any other business, you'd want let's have it right. Rooney was one of the best footballers England's ever produced. But also one of the worst managers to ever go down in history. In history, he's one of the best players we ever had in England. And
from like a humane point of view, like I wanted it to work for him, because like you don't want to see anybody like, regardless of the money he's got, he still wants to work. So fair play to him. So like in that respect, you want it to work out for him, but he just ain't. Yeah, and a manager, is he? Like, he was a great football player, like, but he just got no people skills, has he, mate? Like, let's be honest, he ain't, has he?
Not at all. The room. He never used to travel on the bus with the lads to the matches.
But how it come across as well.
He used to take training, So, and you used to see him in matches. Just his hands in his hands in his pockets. Like, I mean, he was just, and then like when he did get jogged on, he blamed it on the Blues. He said, he failed
under the bus.
Well, we never picked the side you were picking. The fans never picked the teams.
Yeah.
The fans never wanted to change the whole system all in one go from day one. Which, look, Eustace had the players that he had, and look where he had us. The first match I've been to for years was the one against when they first opened the Tilton again after all that time. You know what I mean? And they opened it for they had like 3 games where it was like, you know, testing, you know, the safe standing, whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting at home on a Friday afternoon, and I got a text message. I mean, I'm not going to say who, but someone from the ticket office, a lovely lady who would help me out before, she sent me a personal text message saying, you know, look, Tilton's open tonight. You know, it's a Friday night. You know, come get a ticket. And I was like, you're joking. So when he got me shirt, got, you know, Cody put on the back, when he got me ticket, because I hadn't seen Dave for years, had I?
Yeah.
You know, I'd been down there to get my season ticket at the start, and like, you know, she sorted it out for me for the first few matches. I'd be sit here, there, and everything. And then when I went to get the ticket the next day, you know, I had some, well, a person, that's what I'll call it, you know, that just ruined it all for me, like, you know what I mean? And so I ended up like not getting my season ticket, big row, security all come, whatever. So I sent the lady, you know, a bouquet of flowers for what she did for me, but, you know, this geezer was doing it. So it was her that texted me and says, you know, right, Tilton's open today, you know. So I got my shirt, I got my ticket, and she said, look, I really hope you find your friend, you know. And I said, look, he'll be there. And I remember going in, and there was Dave, and I remember, and it went in, and we watched, you know, losing West Brom. We went 1-0 down, and even then, you know, you knew we weren't going to, you know, some scored that header, you know, flashed the Zulu sign. It was absolutely one of the best games I've ever been to in all my life.
Yeah.
I remember Dave saying to me, oh, they're on about, you know, getting rid of you and, you know, bringing Rooney. I said, don't be daft, they'd never do that in a million years. And when they did, oh my God, you know, by the weekend it was done, you know, by the Monday he was in. And I think it was, I went to the game against Hull, and we lost 2-0, and we could have been there for, you know, another 2 weeks, and we wouldn't have scored. I left a quarter of an hour, you know, before the end of the game, and I said, I ain't coming to another game till that Rooney's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, and you know, and I'm glad, because like, you know, I'd phone Dave and I'd say, you know, hey, was it? Oh, I was tired. So, you know, I'm glad I never, you know, went. But like I said, it was a strange thing, you know. Eustace, he'd earned the right to manage us for that season.
Yeah, I agree, mate.
For what he'd done,
I agree.
For what he'd done the year before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the first year in years. I mean, we was favourites to go down that year.
Yeah.
Before the season ever started, and we were safe with 7 games to go.
Yeah.
So Eustace, he deserved to manage us that year, and look how well he was doing.
I know.
And like, okay, you know, it wasn't what Wagner and whatever wanted, but we didn't have the players to play. He wanted, you know.
I had
that was proved by Rooney when he come in. You know, he you know, I don't know who he thought. I think he thought, you know, he had Premiership players or whatever. He changed the whole system.
Yeah,
I remember watching the game and like, you see players, they didn't even know where they were supposed to be or what, you know. So, like I said, we don't, you know, everyone blames Cook, but we don't know the full story. But my theory is, but it was Wagner that brought him in, thinking that, you know, bring in, like, you know,
in terms of,
that, you know,
I know we got relegated, but like in terms of the publicity during his spell, we was the top grossing club for revenue, wasn't we? So like in that respect, it helped us, and that's probably one of the biggest, well, one of the reasons that's helped towards, you know, get this squad that we've got now. I know we've got relegated and stuff, but it's all about,
it was the best thing,
generating that money, isn't it? So it's like a love-hate thing, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
Like, I know what you mean with Eustace, like, because I had this conversation with my dad, Steve, and like when I was talking to my dad about it, like it was just before we beat Huddersfield 4-0 before the Albion game that you mentioned.
Yeah, that was on the Tuesday,
and it was 5 games, and it was like obviously like, they just took over. Like, and I said to me dad, like, we was talking about it, I said, I've got a feeling, you know, that he might go like Eustace, just because of like when new owners come in, they like to bring in their own, don't they? It was more for that reason, but like from my opinion, I really like Eustace, and I was like, you know, I got a funny feeling he's going to go. Like, and then when we had them 2 wins, you know, those great results, I thought, nah, he's going to be all right now. And then, like, it was literally like, it was just strange how it happened. It was like so strange. You've got like 5 losses or wherever it was, 2 or 3 losses and a couple of draws or whatever. Can't remember. I think it was 5 losses, I think. And then we had those 2 wins, didn't we? So it was a bit of a weird time for him to go, not really. Looking at it that way, but
that month before, when you're on about things, we had injuries. So
yeah,
before that, we was doing well. Then we had like a month where, you know, we had some injuries and, you know, we weren't doing so well. And then, boom, as soon as everyone was back, like say, we done Huddersfield 4-0. And then, you know, like I said, West Brom game was the first game I've been to for a long time. And like, even though we went 1-0 down, you just knew that we weren't going to lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, you know, but I remember at the end, yeah, I remember Eustace coming over to us at the Tilton, yeah, and he was like, you know, banging on his heart and, you know, putting his fist up. It was like as if he knew. It was like as if he knew.
yeah,
you know, like if you know, he was saying goodbye. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, you know, because that took us to 5th. You know, I know there was games on the Saturday, but that took us up to 5th. You know what I mean? And you know, Dave says to me about this Rooney. I said, "You joke." I said, "You know, we hate him anyway." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Want him here.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, because Wagner had not long took over, and like I said, he's a businessman. And any other business, you'd want, you know, the one of the best, well-known, you know, like I said, Rooney was one of the best players England's ever produced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, yeah. I mean, I remember when he first played for Everton. You know, when he first had his debut and that, and he came on as a sub, didn't he? Like, he was brilliant, weren't he?
But
I remember. I think it was Boxing Day. I think that was.
But wasn't that the reason that, you know, we hated him? Because didn't he end our captain's you know, career with a foul, bad foul? So
I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah, and that was the reason why, you know, we hated him since then. And then, like I said, I think it was just, you know, Wagner thinking, well, you know, if you bring in, you know, one of the best players ever, you know, whatever, you know, he'll bring in all this revenue because he's like very businessman-like, isn't he?
Yeah.
But football isn't like that, you know what I mean? Football doesn't work like any other business, you know what I mean? Just because you bring the best of the, you know, the best person, you know, of that business in. So, like saying, Rooney was one of the best players England's ever produced. He was available as a manager. So, I think Wagner's like, you know, oh, bloody hell, bring him in. You know what I mean? Everybody will want to, like, sponsor us. Everyone will want to bring, you know, the revenue and all this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And, you know, and like he said, you know, Eustace and whatever saying that, you know, he wasn't playing the football, but he, you know, he wanted, you know, Blues to play. But Eustace stuck to his guns, didn't he? He said, look, you know, basically, you know, I ain't got the players to do that. So we played the way we was playing, and it was getting results. You know what I mean? It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
But, you know, we didn't have the players to play out, you know, whatever. And then you had Rooney come in, you know, we dropped like a bloody stone, you know, boom, like, and then, oh, Christ, we had things come in then, didn't we? What's his name? Mowbray, was it?
Yeah.
And then, you know, you could see the change. So he's doing well. We used to, you know, with players we had. Then we had Rooney, we got Bogstone. Then we had Mowbray, who's, you know, no nonsense, you know, whatever. And he started doing well. And then, unfortunately, you know, another, you know, personal reasons to go right, you know. So it was right. It was a right. But at the end of the day, like I said, you know, it was the best thing that could have happened to us going down.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, mate.
None of us wanted to get relegated. No. You know, I was crying. I was absolutely broken-hearted.
I just remember that Norwich game, mate. I felt so like weird. Like I can't explain it because I was 2. I mean, I've said this like numerous times as well. You know, I was 2 years old. I remember me dad, like around that like period. You know, like he used to go away like with Blues and stuff. Like I remember like little bits and drabs of Blues in the lower leagues, but like I've never like being old enough to understand and realise, you know, and take it in. And
Yeah.
I just remember that Norwich game, mate. Like, it was just mixed emotions. I was just like, we've won, but we down.
Well,
It was
funnily
just,
enough, I wasn't at that game yet. I was at home yet, and I was watching some guy who does the Blackburn podcast. I was watching him, yeah, because he was like doing that watch along kind of thing.
yeah.
And he was like, you know, we scored, like, and he was nearly crying. He's going, we're going down. You know, it's like, oh my God, and then like, then they scored twice, didn't they? You know, away to Leicester.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The results that day, the odds you could have got on all the teams winning.
I know, mate.
You know,
but it's just, I had to laugh in a way, like, with those results, because it was literally like a typical Blues moment, like in terms of everything again. You know, I was like, I can't believe. Like, what's the chances of that? That would only happen to Blues, wouldn't it? Like, it wouldn't happen to anybody else, would it? But that's why I love the club sandwich, mate.
You know,
and I wouldn't change it. Like, you know, I wouldn't change it.
It was like, you know, only, like you say, only that could happen to the Blues. You know, we beat Norwich, we beat them. Like, you know, you had the Blackburn away to Leicester. You know, Leicester, you know, top of the league, whatever. So you didn't think they was going to win. I think Plymouth went to Hull, yeah, and Hull only had to win or draw to go into the playoffs. So you thought, well, no chance of Plymouth winning either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other side, I think, was playing. Was it West Brom or some? I can't remember. Is it one of the Sheffield or whatever? I can't remember the other team now. But that you could see them winning. But you know, the chances of, you know, Blackburn going to Leicester and winning were no chance. Chances of Plymouth going to Hull and winning, you thought no chance. You know, so it was just like, and everyone, you know, even like, you know, everyone was like, well, you know, as long as Blues beat Norwich, you know, we're staying up. So we did our part, and then, like I say, for them results that happened that day, the odds I think the odds you couldn't go at the bookies for that would have been like, you know, bloody 1,000 to bloody 1. But like I say, it only happens to Blues. But at the end of the day, like I said, I know it was terrible. I was crying myself, whatever, you know. But it was the best thing that could have happened, because look what we got. We got rid of all the dead wood. We brought in amazing players that we couldn't have done if we was in Championship. You know what I mean? You know, and like I said, Garry Cook, you know, Wagner went after him. Wagner went after him to get this project up, going, and do it. So I don't understand. You know, like I said, as long as it is for personal reasons, which, you know, I wish him all the best. You know, if he has, but if it's for any other reason, then, you know, that's a terrible thing, because you know, he had everything. You know, like I said, he had everything going, and like now Wagner, like back then, he'd only just come in. Now he's a full-on blue nose, and he's football mad now. I remember one of the open houses, he said, like, you know, he goes, you know, I'm one of the, if we lose now, like, you know, Mrs. has to replace all the bloody laptops or whatever in the house, like, you know what I mean? He chucks them up the wall and whatever, you know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, just
quick as well, Steve. Carol's just commented, she's put, we'll be fine. We are Blues family and we get through everything. Look, got relegated and we are on our way back up. Just keep positive and keep the faith. Great comment, Carol.
I don't see any problem with us staying up and not going up. I don't see any problem like that, you know, on the field. You know, I just wish that, you know, he could have stayed and finished the project like you know, like at Man City. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, and you know, I think we're all a bit shocked, but it is what it is, and it, you know, there's nothing we can do. Like, it's just got to get on with it, like you say.
Yeah.
You know, we're all blue noses. We're all a family. We all stick together. You know, we've seen the bad times, too many of them, and it's just like, oh, you know, things are going so good now. you know, it's just like typical Blues. You know, things are going that good. Something's gonna, you know, something's gonna derail, and I just hope this ain't like. I just hope this ain't like, you know, going to turn into a problem. Like, but I can't see it like. But it is what it is, isn't it? So,
Steve, we've got a game
it.
tonight. Get your predictions in for the Wrexham and Shrewsbury game, and then get your predictions in for the Blues and Exeter game.
I think Shrewsbury are going to stand up and turn over Wrexham.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah. I've got a sneaky
really
feeling
do.
as well, mate. To be honest,
Really
really have.
look, you know, they stood up to us, you know, and whatever. So I reckon, you know, they will. So as long as, you know, for the last 10 minutes, they put 11 men in the box behind the bloody ball, because every time, you know, they always score in the last bloody 10 minutes, don't they, Wrexham? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see. I actually can see Shrewsbury doing it. It'll either be a 0-0 or, you know, Shrewsbury will, you know, get a couple of goals, I think. And for the Blues and next, I think 3-0. I think 3-0.
Good lad.
But
and we'll see you Saturday, mate.
Yeah. And I'm not drinking with you. Hell no. I ain't drinking with you. And they need to sort them cues out as well, like Duncan said. You know what I mean? That was an absolutely ridiculous situation.
Yeah.
I mean, when you was on your way, I said, like, you know, there was a bloody 20-minute wait to get into, you know, into the bloody cop car park, weren't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, so I don't know what was going on there, but it was ridiculous. But yeah, I'll see you Saturday, and you know,
I've got to get off to work now, mate.
Yeah, we'll keep the faith. I'm sorry I've babbled on, and you know, love you all, and you know, keep right on.
Keep right on, mate.
Villa. You know that.
Yeah.
See you soon, mate. Love you all. Take care. See you later.
Keep right on, mate. Up the Blues.
Cheers, mate. Ta-ra.
It's all right, mate. So yeah, guys, it was just a quick hour really, just to do a live and just interact with you guys and just see what you think. Anybody that's missed the live, you know, you can still comment underneath. The video does stay up, so get your comments and get your thoughts in. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting me over the last 12 months. You know, it just blows me away. All your comments, the phone calls as well. Anybody that hasn't found it before, do it. You know, I love doing this and speaking to the Blue Noses and stuff. So, yeah, thank you very much. Get your comments in as well about Garry Cook. And I love you all loads. And keep right on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on.
Who's that? Me? Oh, yeah, you. Sorry. Hello. Wherever we go, we go.
Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here. Best fucking habits.